So today I want to refresh you guys' memories on how to connect directly to your friends using Jabber, which is an open standard instant messaging protocol that's used by a number of different services, one of which is actually Google. They use for Google Talk. So I'll show you how to connect to friends using both of those plugins. So if you come in to your preferences, you will see that there are a couple. Google, which lets you connect to your Google Talk account, and Jabber, which there are a bunch of different services or Jabber servers that are run by different companies. DuckDuckGo runs one. WordPress has one. You can create accounts on either of those, or there's Jabber.org. There's a number of different ones. So you can go and create a Jabber account for free. Google, again, like I said, actually supports Jabber under the hood of what used to be Google Talk. So you can add your account. Note, for Google, you may need to enable less secure apps from your Google account settings because we're not currently using OAuth to authenticate with that. But I've obviously gotten those added. So first I'll connect to Jabber. I'm going to connect to both of these accounts, the DuckDuckGo one and the Jabber.org. And you'll see this is a friend of mine that I've connected to that I'm friends with on one of those networks. And then I'll do the same thing for Google. And what it does is finds any of your contacts on any of those instant messaging services that are also running Tomahawk, and will enable you to accept a connection request from them and connect directly to them. So there's no Tomahawk backend that this is going through. This is you connecting directly to your friends' machines. So note that you may need to be port forwarded to be able to connect to those other machines. So, or at least one of the two of you probably, it needs to be visible from an external network. So look into port forwarding if you need to kind of dig into the technicalities of that. But what you'll see, if I wanted to invite other friends that maybe I'm not connected to one of those services from this widget up here, I can add the addresses of people. If they're running Tomahawk, they will get a notification in Tomahawk asking if they want to allow you to connect to them. And once you're connected, you can do a number of things. You can view the user's latest additions to their collection. You can view their entire collection. You can view their history, their favorites. All of their activity when you're connected to them will get fed into the feed. And you'll see your friends recently played tracks in here. This feed will, over time, incorporate more than just recently played. And again, one of the more fun things about it is when you see a friend and you want to listen along to what they're listening to, you can go ahead and click on the headphone icon, and you will start listening to whatever track they're listening to, resolved against whatever source you have available. And the last little bit about once you connect to friends that is fun is you can send tracks to people. So I can either drag and drop these, and that will get added into your friend's inbox. So you'll see that added that there. And I've had a couple tracks thrown to me. So again, that's just sharing the metadata about the song. And then once I receive it in my inbox, my instance of Tomahawk will look for the best available source to play that from. And so there's a lot of fun you can have with that. So check that out. There will be much more future improvements to the way that you connect socially in Tomahawk, but this is the way that you do it today. And I hope you guys enjoy.